Hello, brother. Hello, your mic is muted.
I was eating chili.
Chile. How you feeling?
I'm a chili boy. I'm all right. I'm feeling much better. This might be a problem. You know what?
Yeah.
No, if I just say like this, it's better. It's like weird if I say like, yeah, I say right here. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling all right.
That's good. If
Getting
people
over.
didn't know.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting done.
Adam was
Had the
infected with the COVID, but he's feeling better now. So
feeling great. And Kratos made his way to Fortnite just now. So your boy copped that bundle. And apparently,
how much money have you spent the past 2 days with the Master Chief and with the
Master Chief's not in yet? That was a leak.
If
it was, I would be in trouble. But here's the other nice thing: I have not put money into Fortnite. I did.
Oh, your yearly allowance.
Yes, no. But I have not spent that much money on Fortnite in a while. Right. And I got the crew, the Fortnite crew, which is $12, and it gave me the battle pass, a skin, and 1,000 V-Bucks. So that's the subscription service. So I got Kratos, didn't spend any money. So I'm having a mighty good time with Fortnite. I just also found out that if I log in on my PS5, which is where I bought it, I got an extra special variant. So now I have the special variant and Kratos in Fortnite. So I'm chilling. And he's part of a Gaming Legends series. So yeah, Master Chief is coming. Samus is coming. They're all coming. Fortnite's about to be the biggest video game crossover in history. I'm excited.
Nuts. At least you're having a good time with video game stuff. I'm over here struggling. If you can't tell, I'm struggling. BioWare didn't let, but like 2 people left there.
Resigned,
resigned. Casey Hudson, who probably is the most notable figurehead.
Studio head, isn't he? Or what? Yeah.
Wow. Who left in 2014 and then came back after the debacle of Anthem and
after Andromeda. Andromeda, yeah, he came back after Andromeda.
Yeah, but I think like he hardly had a hand in Anthem to begin with, and then but he's left again. So now, and the I don't want to say he's the head of what I'm about to say.
No, there was a producer. Yeah, the executive producer.
The executive producer for Dragon Age has left as well, which is very not good. 2 of my biggest games that I'm a big RPG guy, so those are like 2 of my favorite franchises in terms of video games that put me in a worrisome state. I mean, honestly, you can't really fuck up doing a remaster, so like I'm not worried about
well
I really don't there's no way like they're doing stuff outside of what like Casey Hudson probably laid down.
It's probably just visual stuff. It's not
right. And then but Dragon Age, we've seen it at the Game Awards 2 years ago, and then we saw a glimpse of it at
E3.
Well, we didn't have E3 this year.
Or their EA thing,
Yeah. But
I don't know, dude. BioWare was killed by EA, basically. The second when they were like, we're making Anthem, I was like, okay, they're done. And I hated to be that guy, which is why I never really was like, oh, they're done. But like, when you had the people who are like most known for KOTOR and Mass Effect, and you're having them do like Anthem and I don't know, pooping out Mass Effect Andromeda before it was ready, and I don't know why them specifically when like Respawn gets to do whatever they want under EA, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then BioWare is like they have to do all these certain things, and it's super weird to me, but
yeah, I mean, just like with the whole, like he was the one who wrote the announcement for the Legendary Edition, the remasters of the Mass Effect games, and that last line about like the new game that they're planning on a new Mass Effect IP, and so
it worries me that they retired at the same time. That's like here's the thing, like with the Halo stuff, let's let like a parallel between 343. They've been like, people have been leaving, but they've been doing it on their own terms, and that kind of just implies to me that there's burnout or Microsoft is replacing them. This is like two of the studio. These are the people who are like the vision of the studio, and they're going at the exact same time. And that's like, why are they going to make their own studio? Like, what's going on there?
I mean, Casey left in 2014 and then like
Yeah.
came back because of the debacle with Andromeda. And I felt like that was like him trying to like, that was something that was
Set
really,
it right.
Yeah, it was something that's really close to his heart.
Or they gave him a lot of money and his contract ran out.
But like, man, I just like, I want to believe that, like these games, Mass Effect and Dragon Age, I don't think Dragon Age 2 is probably the worst out of the three. So good for position, being on a high note, but like, man, like,
I mean, they're still gonna make the next one. Like, they're still gonna release it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that thing's too far into development already. I mean, we could be getting a release date, not like soon, but like we could be getting
in the next. Realistically, it's in the next 2 years.
Yeah, we could be getting like a glimpse into it again with Game Awards or sometime next year, whatever. Like a trailer or something. But like, Mass Effect, like the new IP scares me because I don't want it to be another Andromeda, of course.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine that, with Casey understanding the realm of Mass Effect probably better than most people, it's not like something that you can be like, oh, if you're a fan of this, you can probably, come up with an idea that would end up working. No, it's not really how that works. And, being able to take what happened with Andromeda and take, there was a lot wrong with that game when it first came out. But to take away some of the good things and then be able to take what you did with the first trilogy and, try to build into something new, I felt like it needed a ground of like stability and something that it could stand upon with Casey being the head there. And so now, one of the questions that I saw, it's one of the guys that we follow, what's his name? The guy that you say he's always like kind of sarcastic a little bit.
Imran Khan.
Yeah. He's like the like question I have about this now is like, are these two games going to be able to like stand on their own, in terms of like just like being able to be sold? Like, are they going to be able to pitch these games to people? Because like,
so like I just read the tweet. So basically, what do the people who like BioWare, like what are they, like what do they like that it's still at the studio, because everybody's gone.
I mean, for me it is the IPs, but like I'm more about playing I would play, and this is not, I would play I'm trying to even think. I was going to like refer to Andromeda and like Mass Effect 2 as like completely two different games, but it's not what I wanted to go for. I'd play a well-made game that was like, it came out when it was ready and everything compared to what Andromeda was, or a lot of games that just feel like they've come out too soon and kind of they flop at the beginning but really have no ground to build upon. Whereas like even now with Cyberpunk and with The Witcher 3, those games came out and they had their bugs and stuff, but The Witcher was like one of those games where people apparently like were like very like, oh man, this game's super buggy, there's like problems with it. But those problems when it came out, those problems were all fixable, and they weren't like game, like they didn't like destroy the core of the game. Whereas the core of the game for Andromeda was
inherently broken. Like and the menuing, the gameplay, the characters. Like,
so it's just gonna be like one of those things where I'm glad that the remasters are coming out, because I don't think you
can't really mess it. Hopefully they don't fuck it up,
There's just no way. Like, I'm like, God, please just don't ruin it. Don't, please. Yeah. But I mean, I'm glad those things are coming out, and then granted I would love to get it as soon as I could, but now I want it like when it's ready. Like, I don't want to hear about it for like 2 years. I'm like, give me Dragon Age. Even maybe like if I get Dragon Age 4 and I'm happy with Dragon Age 4, then maybe I'll be like push it back a little bit further. And put the people who were on Dragon Age 4 into
I mean, I don't think that Mass Effect game's coming out for another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I would probably put it sometime between 2024 and like 2025, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe early.
Good bet, to be honest.
Yeah, but like my thing was like going back to my just like, and this is like a dumb thing, but like going back to my thing about Casey Hudson like knowing what he's doing and everything. You know, like I always pitch my own like idea of like what I want a perfect Mass Effect game to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even like pitching like a perfect Mass Effect. It's just pitching ideas that would like, you know, going back to that tweet about like what could you get a hold of that would like make you want to buy that game or something.
Yeah.
And that's not even really what the tweet was about, but it was kind of what I was trying to go to.
Yeah.
It's just there's two things, and it's one, and if you can give me one or the other, both is extremely like wow.
Yeah, you would love it.
One or the other is do something with being able to actually like do something with a ship that you fly around in space with, like space combat or something, instead of just like you go there and you plot a destination and it's there for like the look through cutscenes and like whatever. Like let you actually, because like that's the one draw of Mass Effect 2 is like, oh wow, I really felt like when I invested stuff into the ship, it played out into, you know, being something that was substantial.
Mm-hmm.
My second thing is a direct correlation to their other game or their other franchise in Dragon Age, which with what they did in Origins and in Inquisition is let people be able to pick the like species of what they want to play.
Yeah.
Like I feel like those games like, and it's because they're RPGs. It's like I feel like that's such an easy thing to hit a home run on. Like Andromeda should have done that, even though Andromeda's booty, but like it would have made so much sense with how the story was working. If they had made it like diverging paths with, you know, how they do it in Origins. Like if you're a wood elf, you start in the woods. If you're a city elf, you start in the city. If you're a human, you can start as a mage or someone who's royal blood, whatever. Dwarves, you start in the whatever, the not the ruins, but the caves, whatever they call it. All this other stuff. I feel like that's just such an easy thing, but
basically more player choice and consequence, because I feel like they were so good at it. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, just look at code. Like, it's so weird because it's like, it's not necessarily that they need to advance; it's that they've regressed so much.
Yeah.
Like, there's no progress that they needed to make as a studio, but they've regressed so much since they released Andromeda.
Yeah.
That it's like, it's not even like, oh, they need to find glory. They need to find their former glory. They need to like, you know, it's Carson Wentz. They're just Carson Wentz. They're just Carson Wentz. No, but like, yeah, no, it's just rough because it's really unfortunate to see a studio like that who was constantly just making some of the best video games. Yeah, just be gutted. And like, I mean, we'll see what happens with Dragon Age, with the next Dragon Age, but like right now it's not looking too hot.
No, not at all. Well, yeah, it's unfortunate, but what's it called? So the thing that I was thinking about from the last podcast was that we did the Game Awards stuff, and there's like a lot of Game Awards news, kind of, where like they're starting to announce like some of their guest hosts and or not guest hosts, like announcers. They got like Brie Larson now, Gal Gadot,
Eddie Vedder's playing,
Tom Holland, and this one's virtual. So Jeff Keighley has done like a really good job. He did like a really good job when COVID first started with the whole, you know,
Summer Games Fest.
not like that, but like being able to host and like kind of like get the first takes on
he's always on point.
Yeah, but the one thing that when we were going through our predictions that apparently was a thing was most anticipated game, which we never like voted on. We somehow like it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not in.
It's not in the thing that we looked at.
Right,
it was not on the website at all.
Right, but so I did want to talk about it because there are 5 games on here, and
honestly, I think I'm a pull back the curtain. This was supposed to be a spoiler cast on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're way past that.
Oh yeah. Well, but
we can't go back.
No,
so
we could just end this later and do a
yeah,
spoiler
no,
cast
but
right
I
after
think
this.
what I think we should do is we should try and predict what's going to happen. Go crazy. We should go bonkers.
What do you mean predict what's going to happen?
Announcements.
Oh, okay.
Trailers. What are we gonna see? What are we gonna feel? I think we should just. We're Game Awardsing all over the place. We're talking about BioWare. We're talking about Fortnite. Let's just go for it.
Word. But yeah.
Most anticipated. Sorry. Yeah.
No. That's fine. So, but like what they have up on the page, even for right now, and we could do that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But they have Elden Ring, Halo Infinite, Horizon. I can't see because it's not like the actual picture.
Forbidden West.
Yeah, Forbidden West. God of War, Ragnarok. Or I think that's what it is. Sequel. It just says sequel.
No, God of War Ragnarok. Yeah.
Resident Evil Village, and then The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild sequel.
Okay. This is very tricky for me.
Yeah, honestly, for you, I would say that it's tricky. Let me get mine out of the way because I'm the one who's gonna have a much easier time with this. For me, it's Halo mainly because I and you and Ricky and everyone else in that group message can attest to my displeasure of the last two campaigns, and everyone knows I'm a campaign boy at heart. So I do still love Halo. And there's a lot of high quality. There's a ton of high quality games here, but like Halo again, like it is the center of Xbox.
It's the center of a lot of spheres. It's just the center of gaming, right? Like Halo is what got people in, you know?
Right. And the only other game that's like that on this list is The Legend of Zelda. And that's where I think you're going to have your hard time, even though I think God of War is up there for you. I think that it's going to come down to Halo and Legend of Zelda for you. But for me, I want to see like a return of excellence to the campaign of Halo. Like I really need, my Halo 3 vibes. I need my, they had a lot of spin-off games. Yeah, I think they had a lot of quality like side games that weren't Halo 4 and 5 campaigns that were really good, really well written, and I'm really interested to see they changed. We saw that small glimpse of gameplay, and we know a little bit of the story. It's interesting is what it is. It intrigues me more than any of these other games because I know for the most part what I'm going to get out of the rest of these games, except for probably Elden Ring, which I have honestly no idea about. But that's me. Adam, where are you drawing the line on this?
This is the most difficult decision I've ever had to make in my life. No. This is so difficult because God of War is like top 3, 4, 5 games all time for me. Like 2018's God of War is one of my favorite games ever, period. The first Halo and the second Halo and the third Halo are some of my favorite games ever, period. Most Halos are. Even Halo 5, I think it's one of the best multiplayer experiences ever that I've ever played. I've played it for almost 1,000 hours. Breath of the Wild is maybe my single favorite video game ever. And then what they've done here is they said, pick, you bastard. And it's too goddamn hard. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's so hard. Because, like, all I've wanted since 2018 is to see where God of War goes. To be fair, it's weird because, like, Zelda is, like, obviously I'm very excited for it. But, like, Breath of the Wild is, like, this weird special thing. I never thought I was going to get more. Right. And I played so much of it. So it's, like, honestly, like, I'm sort of more interested in what's happening in God of War and Halo than I am with Zelda, even though realistically, I know that's probably going to be the best game out of those 3. Maybe that's why I'm like less excited for it. That's weird to say, but it's like, I know what I'm going to get probably. And I know it's going to be amazing. And I know it's going to be Nintendo and it's a different type of hype, but like,
I think my reasoning, if I could just like stop you for a second for Zelda is that I don't think that what I know of, there has ever been like a sequel to a Zelda game. Like
Majora's Mask was a sequel to Ocarina of Time. So it's like when a game's
but like Ocarina of Time's like the number one Zelda game ever. I don't know about the one that you're talking about that's a sequel. I don't know if that did well.
Majora's Mask did pretty well. People didn't like it as much as Ocarina, obviously, because Ocarina is like the video game. But like I could have assumed based on just how much it sold, but yeah, it is. Well, and also there's a couple of other sequels to the. It's weird because there's a lot of Zelda.
Yeah.
And it
and that
jumps
could
all
be
over the
part of
place.
your reasoning. Yeah.
Yeah, and I am super excited, but it's like, I don't know. There's more of a story with God of War and there's more of a story with Halo. And like part of my hype for those games is seeing what comes next, seeing like, getting deep into the anticipation of it. Cause like, I don't know. I gotta say Halo though, to be honest, because I played Breath of the Wild in 2017 and I played God of War in 2018, and it's not long of a wait for them. Halo came out in 2015, and that is the longest we've gone without new Halo. This is the longest we've gone without new Halo ever, I think, because Halo 1 and then Halo 2 was 2004 and then Halo 3 was 2007 and then ODST was like 2009?
Yeah.
10, and then Reach was 2012 and then 4 was 2014 or I don't know. I absolutely no. Halo 4 was 2012. I messed up the timelines. Doesn't matter. But my point is, this is the absolute longest we've gone without Halo ever. And I just come on. I'm a Halo guy.
It's next gen.
It's next gen. Multiplayer is a big thing too. Like that, I know more than the other games. I'll play that, even if it's like, God forbid, it's mediocre. The multiplayer will be good because 343 is like really good at multiplayer, even if they're like they've had some stuff in their campaigns. So I just know at the end of the day, that's what's important to me, the multiplayer, and I know that that's the reason I'm going to play that game more than the other ones. So I'm like, I've got to say Halo. I love you, Halo.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Master Chief to come to Fortnite.
God of War. I mean, I think will be, of course, it'll be a masterpiece. But
yeah.
Like I do like the idea of how it ended, in terms of like the the little cutscene at the end of it.
Yeah. It's old. Spoil it.
Yeah,
spoilers.
I mean,
spoilers, guys.
Thor
if you haven't played it,
and the whole prophecy with Kratos' son, which is
Loki.
Weird because like it twists the mythology a little bit in that terms, which is interesting. It's like them making their own story, which I can dig, I can get behind, and I like the kid a lot more, the boy. A lot more towards the end of the game than I did in the entirety of it.
Yeah, you weren't so hot on him sometimes.
I really did not like that kid all the way to like the last third half of the game. So, but
hey,
grew on me at the end, which is important, I think. Even though I think people did like him throughout the whole thing. Anyways, I'm interested to see what they'll do there. But so.
Wait, I have a fun little question for you, but after you.
No, I was just gonna say they snubbed my Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah, how is that not on also, here? Come on. Like no. This is Elden Ring. This is Halo. This is God of War. Like I get it. I'm super amped, but it's more Lego. It's just more Legos.
My guy, Legos
and Star Wars. I mean, the two best things. Wars? Come on. Do you honestly feel that there's something that they snubbed on this list?
No, not really. Okay. I mean, you can like those games are definitely the biggest is what it is.
Deathloop, I'm more excited for than maybe Elden Ring or Horizon, but I know that's just like a me thing.
Right, and I could say the same things about like the Gotham Knights game and
that's fair.
Hogwarts game. I think there's like another game that I had thought of previously that I was like, oh man.
Next week's the 2021 episode. I'm calling it. Next week's we're gonna keep pushing it back.
Well, we have to live stream the Game Awards.
Maybe. You want to, or do you just want to react and then do the 2021? Maybe this is something we talk about off pod, but because I kind of want to watch it on the big TV. I want to, I like the ceremony of it.
Dude, I can't believe Cyberpunk and that game are like coming out like back to back. I'm pissed I didn't get the code.
Doesn't it come out the day of?
It came out like technically like you can preload it December 9th at 7 p.m.
Eastern time. But you could play it all day, take a break.
Yeah, that's probably what I will end up doing.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll be done with school by then, so that's exactly what I will be doing until that time. I'm going to drink like 5 cups of coffee. I'm going to make a whole pot of coffee and drink it.
You're just going to be amped, cracked out of your goddamn mind.
I'm going to be cracked out of my mind. Is understatement. So what was your question though?
I have a question for you because my Twitter's open in the background. Kratos is trending. Master Chief is trending. Everybody's trending about Fortnite. Is there one video game Fortnite skin, and I probably know the answer, that they could add that you'd be like, all right, here's $20 and I'm playing Fortnite again? Because Mando, I feel like I thought you might even dip your toe in.
I won't lie. I think like it was a week ago that you sent something in there about.
You were like, I
sent it in. I was like, I hate that they've taken the thing I love and they put it into as a skin.
It's damn good, by the way. By the way, let me tell you something about the Mando skin because it's really fun.
Did they put the gun in there? Did they?
So the jetpack and the rifle are in. And the fun. It's not a one shot. It's basically just a regular sniper rifle, but it has a heat scope, like a heat seeking scope, like the scope in the show. But the fun thing about Mando is you unlock the shitty version of him. The very first thing is the shitty version of him. And as you unlock every other skin, you do a quest to get a thing of Beskar, and you get one piece of armor, and you spend the whole season upgrading it, and it's so cool. And then the last thing you get is obviously the final thing to finish off is a costume, and the child is a back bling. So it's like I'm kind of into it. I'm so into it. One character, because the Video Game Legends series is now a thing. So basically they can do movies, they can do TV, they can do video games. Any character in pop culture, who you coming in for?
I feel like this is such a it's never gonna happen because he's not big enough. Yeah. But like Garrus, like
I thought you were gonna say Shepard or something.
Yeah, so dude. All right. First of all, dude, I got this shirt over the weekend or something. Whatever. Maybe I got it like Monday or whatever. I wore it into my Zoom class this afternoon. First person into my Zoom class with my editor, and first thing he goes like, "Nice shirt, Shepard." And I was like freaked out. I was like, "No way!" I was like, "No way!" And he's like staring at me. He's like, "What are you doing?"
It's like you know.
He's like, and I don't know. He watches this, but he's older, and so I'm like, I can't believe. And then he starts talking about the games. I'm like, he's going on about
the greatest day of my life.
He's like going on about Garrus and Tally. I'm like, I love you. Yeah, I think my one character that I can pick out of like the timeline of video games that like I love is Garrus. I don't think like a main character, because like Mando is one of those guys I really do love.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think like, could I take a character out of like a TV show?
Oh yeah, movie? But think realistic. Like you can't be like Walter White Breaking Bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like even Garrus, because it's like
because he's a side character. He's
a side character. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna like start blanking here. Oh, Geralt. Oh, that's an easy one. Geralt,
that's a good one. Yeah.
Okay. Geralt and his backblings, like the swords.
All right, I'm calling my boys at Fortnite. They're gonna
the pickaxe is the sword.
We're gonna latch you in here for a minute, but
man, I'm trying to think what could they do with him? So you get the parachute. You get
what would be the parachute? Just the thing. You get a parachute, back bling, pickaxe.
So the pickaxe
emote now, because like Kratos has an emote as well where he like freezes the tip of the axe and he like flexes. It's very cool. And so yeah, skin, back bling, emote, pickaxe, parachute. Those are the 5, I'd assume.
So he gets the pickaxe as the sword.
Yeah. And they have a tech now, by the way, where you can take the back bling and use it as the pickaxe. That's what Cap had. Captain America, like his back bling was the shield, and when you wanted to use a pickaxe, you would pull it off and use it.
Oh, then yeah.
Fortnite podcast.
So those are interchangeable.
Yeah.
What would the parachute be? I feel like you gotta like somehow find a way to.
Could be a griffin or something.
I was gonna say like somehow like make it a horse on top of something like that flies.
You can do horses. You can just they can ride shit now. The tech is you haven't been in Fortnite in a while. It's okay. You can ride shit. You can surf shit. Like
right. Oh yeah, he rides Roach. Like he's like falling with Roach. The thing is, you open the parachute and it just goes straight down. It lands
faster,
and it just goes. Yeah,
no, that would be the competitive one. Everybody would use it.
And then the emo would just be him doing like a sign, like he'd probably like do the Igni, do some flames or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that'd probably be the one. Like the one thing I can think of is
call my boys at Fortnite. All right, so we'll get you back in. We're gonna have your credit card loaded in no time. Don't worry about it. It'll be an easy onboarding process.
That'd be nuts. I mean, I do shit on it, but like it's been a while. It's
just
like
honestly, you should come back. Maybe you should come back.
I mean, you know what? Is my Xbox? I don't think my Xbox is plugged in, but I could start the download. I haven't played games, and we gotta talk afterwards because I gotta talk to you about something that I don't know if I should be ashamed of or
haven't played any new video games in a bit, or
it's not
consoles?
even that. No, it's not even that. It has something to do with like a topic that we were talking about earlier on, like last week, and PO. I can't believe that happened.
Oh yeah. No, we are gonna have to talk about that Austria because it's spoiled. Guys, we're not shady. It's spoilers for something. So we're gonna
stay off of that for right now.
And it's like literally a week old, so we're not gonna talk about it.
But the one thing, one thing is, so for these predictions that you want to do, or like what's gonna happen. So remember, like we kind of did this.
Let's each do 5.
5. Okay.
5 predictions. You could do safe. You could do spicy. I know we're kind of just ambushing each other because we kind of just thought about this now. We didn't talk about this.
I'm definitely not going big. Like I'm probably gonna stay with like this. I think I have one big one maybe.
Okay.
I think like a safe one. Right away.
Oh yeah, say it.
I don't even know what a safe one is. I feel like we get a trailer of something like, oh god.
Maybe do 3 then. We'll do 3.
Yeah, I mean,
it's probably hard.
I'm just thinking like of games in general. Like, all right, what's a game that's coming out soon?
How about I say one and that might juice you?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I think we get something from God of War.
Oh, see, I was gonna say I think we get something from Zelda.
That was one of my other ones. I think we get something from both of those games. I think we get, because apparently, and this is a rumor, but apparently the source is pretty credible. They've had a demo for a while.
Oh, a demo
for God of War. I mean, the game's coming out in a year.
Oh, another easy one.
Let's talk about this one first.
Yeah.
Keep it in your back pocket. Apparently, they've had a demo for a while, and then they saw the Halo Infinite demo, and were like, "We don't need to release this right now."
Yeah,
is what the source said. So I mean, they've got to release it eventually. Maybe now is a good time. Let's see some gameplay. Corey Barlog.
Do you think? And this is just like a side note. Do you think that now with Uncharted, assumingly like Nathan Drake's story kind of being done as of right now, do you think that Kratos and God of War are kind of like the centerpiece? Because it's, I mean, for PlayStation, I mean, because you can make an argument for a lot of games.
The centerpiece for PlayStation is Spider-Man.
Okay.
Because
I was going to put it between that, The Last of Us, and God of War.
Nothing's close to Spider-Man in terms of sales. I mean, The Last of Us sold better over 3 days, but it's between like if we're looking at who is the main character of PlayStation right now, I'm gonna just probably say Spider-Man, and maybe it's like a tie secondary between Ellie and like Kratos, but Kratos is a more marketable figure, I feel like. Mm-hmm. So, and he's also older. He has legacy. So yeah, I would say Kratos is like a second to Spider-Man, but like
Spider-Man is its own thing outside of PlayStation as well.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But
yeah. So my second one, and this is just like, maybe we can do 5 because like the second one, because I say these are big things, but they're not really. If you're saying like you're thinking God of War, but you have like a credible source. Or
I don't have a source. I read it.
You read it. You read about credible source. My other one's the Horizon game. We'll get a trailer for that because that's coming out.
You think they're going to do that? They're going to do all that? A trailer though, not a game. Oh, that's.
Well, see. So far I have a PlayStation game and I have a Switch game
and a Nintendo game. Okay.
I got to think about something for Xbox.
I mean, Xbox is going to be there. They said it, and they also said no Halo.
Yeah. Which is, so maybe like Avowed or something.
No, I have something for it, but I don't want to say it until it's my turn.
Well, it is.
That's interesting. Horizon.
Too.
I thought we were talking more about them, but like Horizon is interesting. Yeah, I mean, apparently it's coming out sooner rather than later, but also, I don't know. Sony's
in the
weird.
Release window. It's in the release window of Ratchet and Clank, which we got gameplay and a trailer for already. Yeah. So, and we don't have anything for Horizon, but I mean, it's really interesting.
Except for that trailer.
Well, yeah, we have the trailer, but there's no gameplay.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of, and the thing is, we're not going to get gameplay footage of anything because those things are the
That's true. No
all
demos.
all the things that we're talking about are too big to have a gameplay video be shown here. So like maybe more teasers and more like short,
maybe like a gameplay trailer, like not a not a demo, but something clearly that is made out of gameplay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe we see more Senua. Because it was exactly a year ago with the Xbox that we saw some Senua. So let's bring it, let's trot it back out. I mean, Xbox is looking to be that sort of be their prestige thing. So, sorry, I bumped my mic. So maybe more Senua. That would be, I think that'd be a good bet, safe bet.
It's kind of, and that's actually like a good idea now that like it lines up kind of perfectly with the launch of the next gen consoles, and that it was last year what they used to like kind of pitch it towards the Xbox Series X and S. Senua, we really haven't heard anything about Senua.
We've literally heard nothing since there was a doc about them like visiting, a Vidoc about them visiting like places for Senua, but other than that, we've not seen anything since the Game Awards.
Yeah.
So I'm comfortable in saying that this is, that's what it's going to be.
See, all right, so I don't have anything for Xbox. If I'm being 1,000% honest, it's kind of hard to kind of go off of, because like Gears of War, they did Tactics, and 5 came out a year ago. It came out like this year.
No, last year.
Did it come out last year? Was it 2019?
5 was the summer of 2019.
Okay, then yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 5 was the summer of 2019. Let me check.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's Halo, Gears of War, and then like I can only think of like, oh, maybe they do a trailer for the next Outer Worlds DLC or
September 6th, 2019. That's not a bad one. Outer Worlds DLC is probably like viable.
Yeah, I think that's it's kind of like a Game Awards baby for me. I feel like that's a thing that I associate with the Game Awards for some odd reason, I guess.
I just had a brilliant idea, and it's bonkers, but
go for it. That's you.
Fortnite is coming to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Ooh. And it's coming at the Game Awards. And Fortnite will also have another announcement. And Fortnite is going to announce...
Oh, Steve's going to be in Fortnite at some point, right?
I don't know if he fits, just because of the guns and stuff.
Dude, could you imagine if they put a block character?
Could you? Yeah, also like the hitbox would just be fucking bonkers.
You're right. You're right.
And also, Samus is coming to Fortnite. That's what it is.
So, that's what the announcement's going to be.
Fortnite is to Smash Brothers, and Samus is to Fortnite. We're doing a swap.
Gotcha. Ooh, all right. Let's just keep going with like stuff that pops up into our mind.
Let's go.
So what about the Metroid game? I feel like that's been rumored for so long. I feel like that's got to be
Metroid Prime 4. No, they wouldn't put it at the Game Awards. I feel like that's something they save for their directs, and they haven't had a direct in a year, by the way, basically. So I don't think we're getting a. Yeah, no way. That's something they save for directs. I feel like
I haven't heard anything about it in a long time.
Well, they restarted development. Because they transferred it to the studio. They transferred it to Retro.
Have you heard about the rumor that they're remaking or remastering Metal Gear Solid?
I have heard about the rumor that they're remaking Metal Gear Solid and its Blue Point. And I have heard that rumor might include December 10th as a possible reveal date at the Game Awards. So that's something that could be. This is just the rumor show. We're gonna go over
we're also just like pitching ideas that we'd probably
we're just shooting the shit. We're hyping ourselves up. It's gonna be so
Dude, we do it every year. I swear to God, we do it every year.
It's so fun because we do it every year, and then there's something that we never expected that blows us away, and then the rest of the show is boring.
Yeah, so 2 years ago was the Avengers Ultimate Alliance game. Yeah.
Surprise announcement, yeah.
And then last year was Xbox Series X being the first to announce its existence.
Yeah, with the console, like showing us the console and showing, and they also announced Godfall, which was a big deal then.
Yeah.
Because they said it was a PS5 game. They were like, "This is a PS5 game,"
right?
And it looked really pretty.
Something that like I would throw in there. I know they're not gonna do it because they're too big, and they have like their own whole thing that they're gonna do. But Pokemon with the whole 25th anniversary, but I just don't think that they're gonna do it.
Persona, maybe something Persona. No,
I feel like Persona is another game that is also associated. No, I actually think that you could be right on that. I feel like Persona.
They always do their own events, though.
Do they? I felt like wasn't Joker introduced at the Game Awards?
He was, but that's a Smash Bros thing. That's not a Persona thing. That's a Smash Bros thing. That's fair. Which is why I think we'll get maybe not Fortnite, but we will get the next Smash Bros character, I think, at the Game Awards. I got a little hyped on Fortnite, but I think we'll get the next Smash Bros character at the Game Awards, but what else, honestly?
We always get such like small things though. That's like what my idea is like
we get a bunch of indie games and
like we see like another Ori game or I don't know.
Ori, that's huge. That. Yeah, that's huge.
That one.
Wait, let me look.
Look up like just Game Awards like rumors right now.
Okay, let's look at rumors. Yeah.
I wonder what.
Let's just talk them through. Elden Ring new trailer maybe shown at Game Awards. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of these games that are like most anticipated, I feel like have a shot to show a trailer for.
See, but the thing is, then we just stack up all these things that are so big, and it would be like, yeah, this would be the greatest thing ever, and then it never is. You know what I mean? Like
never happens.
Here, let's look at Game Awards.
Each year, I think each year for like 3 years ago, we kept saying Batman at some point.
Yeah, we did because
like 3 years in a row.
Or Rocksteady or like whatever Rocksteady or Montreal was working but then I don't know.
Maybe we get something for Suicide Squad. Maybe we get gameplay footage.
I think we would get something for Gotham Knights before we got Suicide Squad. So Series X was last year. Hellblade, Bravely Default 2, Godfall, the PUBG prologue. Actually, there was a lot of good stuff last year. The League of Legends game, Ghost of Tsushima trailer and release window, the Final Fantasy VII remake stuff, Gears Tactics, Wolf Among Us 2 was last year as well, and then the Fast and Furious Crossroads.
We're gonna get a trailer for Wolf Among Us.
I think so as well. There was like a lot of big stuff last year, Loki.
Wow, wait, really? We got stuff for Ghost and Final Fantasy?
Yeah, but you weren't into Final Fantasy VII.
I was not.
You were not sold yet.
I got sold on that game a month ahead of it coming out.
Yeah. You were pretty close to release. You were like, all right, this looks cool. I'm in.
Yeah. I truly do remember that being like a thing where it's like, man, that was also, we were just getting into COVID.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I feel like a game hasn't released in a long time. Oh, Final Fantasy comes out. Adam really likes those games. I'll get it.
I'll try it.
Turns out to be one of my favorite games ever.
Changed your life.
Changed my life forever.
But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go. Maybe something Final Fantasy 16. I just don't know, because we're adding so much. You know what I mean? Like so much huge stuff.
Which we do every time.
Yeah, but hey,
happens every time.
We're creatures of habit.
Just continuously happens.
PS5 Pro.
I feel like this is just like a side note, I guess. Cyberpunk and Game Awards coming out on the same time. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of trailer that just goes off. That's a
launch trailer,
a new launch trailer for the game or whatever.
That doesn't seem unlikely.
Keanu comes on and goes this game is breathtaking. And just,
yeah, I could see that happening. I could see something like that happening. Yeah.
You think Tom Holland says anything about an Uncharted game?
I think he's bringing a trailer with him.
Yeah.
Or something. Either
probably for the movie.
They're
done shooting it. It's already
I think the movie. I think he's bringing the trailer for the movie with him. I still think they're working on something Uncharted at Sony San Diego. I think that's what they're doing. But I'm not sure.
Is Last of Us 2 still supposed to get multiplayer?
That's a great point. Yes, Factions is still coming. I just don't know because Sony
so big.
It's not even that it's big, but Sony wants to do another State of Play at some point, I assume, and they need stuff to put in it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just like, when are these things gonna happen though? Like,
yeah.
So all right, isn't Final Fantasy VII Remake supposed to come out on Xbox too? Like, are they gonna? It's supposed to come out on
Xbox 2? I only have Xbox One. No.
We don't even have Xbox Ones anymore. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's supposed to at some point come out on Xbox and
I don't know.
PC.
Maybe they do like a soft reminder.
I could see something like a Final Fantasy VII Deluxe Omega Collectors 6 Remake Ultra Omega Edition Director's Cut 7 Remake. 6. Yeah, no, I could see them
for 7.
I could see them doing something like that for sure.
Yeah,
that's a good guess.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
We've already named.
I'm interested.
We're definitely gonna get Xbox Game Pass stuff.
Oh, 100%. We're gonna get Game Pass stuff, but I think that's gonna come in more of the form of like, we're gonna get games announced.
Yeah, but you're gonna get like 10. There's gonna be like 10 of those world premieres, and it's gonna be like 10 super small games on Game Pass.
And you know what? Good for Game Pass. Good for me. Pass. Good for me getting to play those games on Game Pass. You know, let's go. Let's rock.
Wait, maybe they put Hades. Not like put Hades on Game Pass, but they move Hades to consoles.
That could be a good announcement, actually. That's actually a good, Hades coming to console. Maybe they've said that they weren't developing stuff, but the game got so big. Maybe it's Hades new update and to consoles. And it's on Game Pass. That would be a good one.
If that thing wins Game of the Year, I feel like they have to put it on consoles the day next.
Maybe. It's like a decently small team that works on Hades. Maybe we get an announcement for their new game. Maybe a trailer for their new game. But
so what is like your biggest, like, if you could get anything out of this, like, what is the one thing you would like to see?
Either anything from God of War or anything from Halo Infinite. I know Halo Infinite's not happening, but anything from God of War or anything from Legend of Zelda then.
Oh, I just thought of one. And this is my big one. Something from the Fable game.
No way. There's no way. Dude, we don't even have Halo stuff. How are we going to get if we get Fable stuff for a game that's like 3 or 4 years out, I'm going to be upset. I want to know Halo. I want Halo and nothing else.
We're going to get Fable. Yeah. It's that, or they're going to get like Avowed stuff, which I'd be very interested in. That's not even like my big thing. It's between Fable and getting like more Zelda, probably.
Yeah. More, maybe something from Kojima, maybe an announcement trailer. Actually,
that's true.
I will predict that there is an announcement for whatever Kojima's working on next. Just like a small trailer or something. Something fun, because
very fair.
It's Kojima. He loves that shit. He loves Jeff. Him and Jeff kiss, and I would like to watch. Jeff, if you're watching this, send me a link to your webcam while you and Kojima are kissing, and I will be very pleased. That's all I've ever wanted. All right.
With that, I'm surprised you didn't say anything about like a Donkey Kong game. TBH.
You don't understand. This is a wound that I don't want you to open because I'm so certain that Retro was working on a Donkey Kong game and they pushed it to the side to make Metroid Prime 4. If there is a listen, Doug Bowser, I'm talking to you specifically. Everybody else, turn it off. No, I'm kidding. You can listen. If there's a Donkey Kong game and it exists, I will do terrible things for it to come to me specifically. I am a soldier of fortune, but a soldier of Donkey Kong. Listen, anything. I will destabilize governments. I will ruin supply chains. Sure I will take out Microsoft.
Right now.
I will take out Sony. You will be the only gaming company that anybody has to worry about. Activision, gone. Ubisoft, gone. Microsoft, gone. Sony, gone. If you give me this Donkey Kong game, and you can take me up on this offer whenever. That's it. That's all I'll say. I just need Donkey Kong, and I need it now.
Should not have said anything about that.
No, you shouldn't have. Listen, I kept it inside. I keep it bottled inside tight, and you just said the word, and the bottle shattered.
the evil containment
Yeah,
bottle from
the evil
Dragon Ball
containment.
Z.
Yeah.
Vegeta just busts out.
Yeah, exactly. You just let Vegeta out, dude. The world's gonna end.
I feel like maybe Dragon Ball. Nah.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I just had a really good one, small one. The Demon Slayer game. Something from the Demon Slayer game.
Is there actually a Demon Slayer game coming out?
Yeah, it's the same people who made Kakarot. That's why I bought Kakarot and played it, because I was more excited for the Demon Slayer game. You're a little upset that it's the Kakarot people, aren't you?
I'm a lot happier because I really thought you were going to say it was the people who made like the My Hero Academia game.
Oh, no.
God bless my soul. I don't want another one of well, I didn't play that game, but I know like every anime game that gets created into that kind of a game,
like an arena fighter. Yeah. But I will say that I think the Kakarot people will have a much easier time doing something like Demon Slayer.
And that's actually something like I like after watching the anime, like I did like think about it. I was like, man, like you could make a game out of this like story and like how you go and approach it, because like boss battles like easily
would be so fun.
And like just like you can easily make like lesser demons and just like have them be like a thing you do. I think of like the Attack on Titan game. I actually played the Attack on Titan like 2 game or whatever you want to call it.
Those games are good.
Yeah, those were fun, and like they weren't the arena fighters, but like obviously they were pretty like one-dimensional. But I really do feel like the Demon Slayer game, even and like
a lot of potential.
Truly, I mean, they could do something really good there. I kind of was like thinking, man, they could do Ghost of Tsushima in the sense of like the stances. You know, like with the first form and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, man, that's a really like cool idea.
Gaming's like built into it, kind of.
Yeah. So, but that'd be interesting. But that's something that we got to talk about too. So we gotta wrap this one up. If you got anything else you wanna throw off? No,
I'm just I'm amped for the Game Awards next week. More than I thought I would be. I just want some news, some anything. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here. So I didn't even do an intro for this one, but welcome to the Good Games Podcast, and goodbye to the Good Games Podcast. I'll be uploading this to YouTube, so I'll make sure to put the description and everything in there. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being
little stream of consciousness one.
Yeah, for real. It's fine though. I haven't seen you in
I know I've been COVID out almost 2 weeks because we recorded the one.
Yeah.
And then we released it the week later. So we haven't recorded in a while, and we haven't seen each other longer because I've been dead.
Yeah. So what's it called? But we'll end this one and we'll go into a spoiler cast for Valhalla. So, but yeah, thank you all for being here, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.